I would be so depressed.
Well, after we sat and watched somebody spend their birthday breakfast at a Waffle House being sung to by the entire staff and realizing that's about the most depressing way you can spend your birthday, we decided to head back to the shop and take care of some housework. We had the Nova on the lift and we checked everything out, and then we threw it on the dyno and just kind of made sure everything seemed right. This car's for sale and the guys just left it with us for a little while, so we were just looking it over, but we needed to make some room for this truck. This truck is actually an old lady whose dad owned this truck forever. He passed away, she inherited it. She brought it to us and asked us to do a couple of upgrades to it, including heads, cam, intake, and it actually wound up making like 350-ish horsepower, give or take, which isn't crazy. We're not setting any records, but for being an old Peapod truck, it really did turn out cool. But let's get into today's video. Threw it on the scales and we set an iron block in. Boy, everything just barely fits. We had to massage the firewall a little more too, but on the scales with all the body panels on. The tailgate is not on, but we don't run it with the tailgate on, so you know, we're not counting that. It doesn't have fuel, it doesn't have the water tank, it doesn't have things like that, but we figured with everything else that we had to add, it would probably make it about another 250 pounds. That's with water lines, that's with the fuel lines, that's with everything. Now, I mean, it does have the fuel pump and all on it, the intake, and it's a iron block, not the aluminum block, so you know, that's a little bit of extra weight that probably cancels out the turbo kit that's not on it yet. That being said, like it sits right now, that is 3,037 pounds. Now, with me sitting in it and all the other stuff, we should be somewhere around 3,600 pounds. So, you know, that's good news for us. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what we got done today while we were kind of messing around and getting some things situated. So, like I said, we stuck Chris's spare iron block in. This thing is a little heavier than what's going in it. Obviously, it's a very snug fit, but plenty of room in the areas that mattered. So I think we're going to be pretty good with that. So we got that set in, got the fuel pump stuff set on. I made a little notch. Let me see. Let me pull this out of the way. We threw this in for weighing it to kind of give us an accurate thing, but we'll take it out. So, you know, I made a little notch here so that, you know, we can actually tension this up. It'll actually end up sitting somewhere around like that. That's full tension. So it's got plenty of play to it. So that'll be taken care of. We've got plenty of clearance on all the steering stuff. You know, and the truck comes factory with an LS motor. So running, you know, the exhaust and everything, there's no problems there. It's easy to do. We've got all the kinds of clearance. The turbos will probably end up being somewhere up in this area on each side, just so that, you know, you have the ability to pop the headlights out while you're racing. It's something that, you know, last time we were at the track, we picked up 2 pounds of boost and a couple of mile an hour just by popping the headlight out in front of the turbo. So that's definitely something we'll take advantage of. It's definitely still ugly on these inner fenders. I got to figure out how to kind of clean that up. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet. You know, it's just part of it, I guess. This all needs a fresh coat of paint. You know, we'll get all that cleaned up and taken care of. But Chris was actually working on some of the wiring, and again, it's, you know, we've still got to hit the rest of the firewall. But let me go around the other side and give you guys an idea of how he's going to be doing this. So the terminator mounts there. It's all mounted against the firewall with the input-output expander and the solid state for the trans brake. My battery sits over here in the corner. It just mounts there. It's just one of the little small anti-gravities. And then the leash board is actually going to sit up. Let me see if I can get a kind of a better view of how that works. Maybe show you guys. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Basically, it's got these two tabs, and these two tabs will hang here, you know, and then this will actually flip up and it bolts to the firewall. And then for servicing, it can hang down. We can reach everything we need to and then just bolt it right back up. And it'll have sub harnesses on everything, so it'll make it nice and easy to service. And while weighing it, I mean, you see, we had tons of stuff in here. There's 30, 40 pounds worth of drills and tools laying in the thing. So, and that was with the doors on and all. So, like I said, I'm pretty excited about the weight of it. So we'll see how it all turns out. But just wanted to do another quick little update. We're finish out stuff like this.
Grind all that down.
Oh, and so on the inside, you've got a sleeve that ties the two together.
Plug welded.
Oh, it is plug welded too?
Yep, it's plug welded.
Oh, cool. And so then you added everything forward. So you just cut the whole front end off and added everything all new forward.
It was a Pinto front suspension, and it worked for what it was. I mean, it was a 5.0, 520 bracket style car.
Now, what, you gonna do that in a quarter?
I mean, I hope to go some, faster than Devon's, whatever that number is.
Ooh, spicy. Well, I mean, you're gonna do faster than him on the little 265s, or what are they, 235s, the 26-inch ones?
Yeah. 26.5. No, I hope the car goes some 460s around there.
That's scooting. All right, well, I mean, we talked about how much mine weighs now. Realistically, what do you think this weighs fully dressed out? What do you think?
It was 2,200 pounds with a big block Dodge, which are heavy, I think. I don't know Dodges. But big block Dodge, Power Glide, Dodge Daytona body that had a lot of extra stuff on it. It was 2,200 pounds race ready with 33 1450s on it. I hope that we're around, I don't know, time we figure it, configure it to do the drive portion of the drag and drive, it'll probably be 2,400 pounds, somewhere in that range.
That's so sick. That's so light.
The chassis is really light. It's a little bit of an older chassis. We got to change some stuff on it, but it should be a light car.
Who did those strips come from?
10 Soldiers.
So it was 10 Soldiers? Yeah.
Yep.
Those look so good. They're so light, too. I was playing with them. They're super light.
Yeah, it just makes it nicer. They have carbon floors. I got to do the driver under the driver floor.
So how does the flooring? How does it work? Do you do it on top of the bar or do you do it below the bar?
I'm gonna split the difference like I did the sidebar. I'm gonna do it in the middle of it. Which it'll have more strips. It'll have some more in the middle just to stiffen it up.
And then you said on the driver's side, you got to do metal under it for the cage cert, right?
Yeah,
or chassis cert.
Yeah, I have some thin chromoly. I have to add an under seat bar for it to cert what I want it to. I have to add a diagonal bar behind the driver's seat.
Huh.
And then I'm going to chromoly it. And I've already got the pieces cut and bead rolled for the chromoly firewall.
Oh, you are going to do a full actual steel firewall?
Yeah, chromoly firewall. I cut them to fit in the tubes and I'll countersink them. And I had them bead rolled just so they look nice.
Yeah. Well, and it adds a lot of strength that way too. Not that, I mean, it's not holding anything or anything like that, but
it'll be full exposed transmission, carbon belly pan. It should be a fun little car. Just something Jeremy peer pressured me into doing out of nowhere.
Buddy, I told you not to buy a Dodge Daytona, and you said, yeah, but I have the money.
Well, I couldn't get what happened is we were trying to buy a 4-door Chevelle that somebody had cut down and made a 2-door Chevelle. It looked ridiculous. It was so ugly. But we couldn't make that deal happen. They were at like, $10,000 more.
I think it was more of we just wouldn't make that deal happen.
But this deal came up, and it was a known local car, and knew it was light, so it was really, really ugly. God, it was so ugly, but it's still going to be ugly. It's just going to be ugly on tiny tires.
Well, my favorite part about it was purple with a white stripe.
Yeah, it was
we could have been out there just matching up, just twins, but instead,
it's getting murdered out, flat black. Going to do all my stuff's getting powder coated gold, so everything will be black and gold. It should be for what it is, it'll look decent, but it's pretty bad.
Hey, Jody's over there playing with his car. Let's go check him out. Hey, deflate and reflate the bag just because it's cool. Ready? Hang on a second. Do it, Chris. Oh, shit. Jody, what did you do, Jody? Jody, that didn't...
Oh, CO2's not on.
Did you not turn it on? What in the world? Oh, here we go. I like he put the cable back out. I didn't know you were... Okay. Well, you want to talk about the most anticlimactic thing I've ever seen in my life?
Bro, this thing has been packed for...
It's been a long
2 years?
Yeah. Oh, it's the red, white, and blue one.
Yeah.
Smell like old gym
sock?
sock?
Bounce castle smells when the people bring it, and you're like, oh, this has got some mildew.
Hey, some dirty-footed kids shit in your bag, Jody.
Woo. Yeah, she a little pungent.
Oh, it'd be like that. All right. Chris, how fast do you think you can pack a chute?
This one?
Yeah. How fast? Hang on a second. You want me to set a timer and see how fast you can do it?
We really need to put some baby powder on it.
Jody, you got any baby powder in that car?
No.
It'd be weird if you did, buddy.
Yes.
Okay, Chris couldn't find baby powder, but he's still going to see how fast he can pack a parachute. Yeah, I just want to see how fast you can do it. You were talking about how you're so fast at it.
You said it takes you 10 minutes.
Huh?
It's an atrocious amount of time to pack a parachute.
Be honest with you, I don't know if I could do it in 10 minutes. I'm pretty slow at it.
When are we supposed to start?
Start now. You're on the clock. It's running now. We're at 7 seconds.
This is about how fast I get. I get in a hurry sometimes.
This might be the longest parachute I've ever seen.
It's pretty long.
I don't understand.
Well, some people would have like a 430, parachute. That's a really, middle of the road, heavy car, fast mile an hour parachute. Jody said that he would go with the 499 special. They only make it for him. So it's 52 foot long.
It's actually designed to stop semi-trailers in case of an emergency.
Well, let's see what Jody does. is he actually pulls it before he leaves the start line, and it just catches on the tree.
It's not a parachute; it's a tail hook.
Yeah.
It's like he's landing on an aircraft carrier.
It's an anchor. When he leaves the line, you know.
Jody's had a little mishap here and there, but we all have. That's not a big deal.
I think what it is, he knows I have a gambling problem, and he was just trying to help me out.
By the way, you're at a minute 23.
Oh no, I better hurry up. You know, you said 10 minutes.
I still think it probably
It's gonna
would.
be tight. You still think it'll be 10 minutes?
For me, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were thinking it'd be 10 minutes for me to pack a parachute. So if it takes me 10 minutes to pack parachutes because somebody fucking started a fist fight in the middle of it, whooped my ass.
Then that could still be arranged. Jody, you hear what he said about you?
No.
Man, I don't even want to repeat it. It was so mean.
I'll be alright. I said the reason you keep throwing these races is because you think I have a gambling problem. You're trying to...
Buddy, you do have a gambling problem. There is no doubt about that. Are you kidding me?
I don't have a gambling problem. It's not a problem. I just like to gamble.
Dude, I know people who go to meetings who aren't as addicted to it as you are.
But it's not a problem. If I start losing a lot...
You remember Street and Yeet betting on the testing tune the last night? Hey, I like left lane. Who's over there? I don't fucking
It don't
know.
fucking matter. What are you, a pussy?
I just heard his burnout. I like left lane. But it was a stock 4Runner on 26s.
Versus a 7.3 heavy 50. Only people who are broke worry about what they're betting on. The real important thing is just betting.
I was trying to bet $2 bills. I was doing 2 on 1. 2 on 1. I lost $86 on a test and tune.
Did you see Jody's My Little Pony down there?
I did. I noticed though My Little Pony. What's that? Jody. What's your little pony's name?
I don't know.
You haven't named it?
No.
How about we name it Claude?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, are those spider eggs?
What? Where?
Right there. The fuzzy balls?
I don't know. Maybe. All right. This is taking you so long.
Has it really?
It really has. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Like done?
Done.
Now charge the chute to make sure it's all ready and it's not going to accidentally snap itself out.
Buddy, you need to put, it's a CO2 chute. You put the remove before flight in here. Especially since this isn't actually a CO2 chute. This is a spring pilot we cut the spring out of. Oh, I'm serious.
Okay. Well, it took you 4 minutes and 45 seconds. So.
No, I can't charge it.
Oh, you turn it off?
Yeah, we're on a CO2 budget.
What?
Want me to turn it back on? It's fine.
What
I'm gonna fill my other bottle up and bring it tomorrow.
Oh, wait, look up. Fight. What are you after? Oh, never mind. She got camera shy. All right, well, good job. 5 minutes.
4 minutes in between rounds, leisurely. 5 minutes.
Working on a pro mod, how fast can you do it? 3 minutes?
You
have it done in-
and they're usually they're spring launchers.
Yeah, can you have one done in 3 minutes?
If I'm like really booking it, maybe. Spring launchers, I don't know. They try to kill you.
I don't know.
Like Sean's.
I've never
launcher-
packed one with a CO2 launcher.
Oh, it's much easier than spring.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It looked like it was a little easier. I didn't see you
I'll
fighting it at
film
all.
you.
I don't really want to do it because I'm
You
I
gotta
mean-
fight that spring.
You can do it. I'll film you.
okay. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'll do it.
Sure.
That's why it takes 10 minutes. Sure, I do it.
Sure.
Swapsies.
You think it'll even go back this far?
No, it's not.
No.
going that far.
How far do you think? It probably to your knees. You think it'll go here?
Yeah,
Down.
you're gonna have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get about face level with
I'm
it.
gonna try. face level.
You want me to count to three?
Don't tell me when it's coming. Just. Oh, I wanted to catch it. I wanted it so bad. I'm not gonna lie. That bad. He's not normally nice when he doesn't like what you've got. No. I don't know.
I like to pull the parachute on people, like during races, but you'd have to be like 9 car lengths in front of them for them to even see it in this car. Like you don't get any.
Yeah. You'd have to pull it at the burnout box.
Yeah, you get no satisfaction because you're like, oh, I pulled the parachute on you. Did you?
No,
Really?
I let go of it.
Couldn't see
This
it.
is what I said it'd take me 10 minutes for because I've let go of it and I don't know where I'm at with it now.
Well, we're at 7 minutes 43 seconds.
Are you really?
Yep.
There's no way we're that far into it. Are we? Jody, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy.
It'll be fine.
Don't trust this one.
It'll be fine.
What I like to do is tie a couple knots in yours, you know, hit one of these, and then we just swoop it under.
Yeah, that's what happened to Carlton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he went through the wall at 160. Oh, you're missing one.
Oh, jeez.
9 minutes. We're down to 6.
We're not at 9 minutes, but this is the reason why I hate parachutes.
At this point, we could have preheated the oven and cooked a frozen pizza.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be all the way cooked through. It'd be a little
It'd be
cold in the
warm.
middle. I don't even think it'd be warm.
I think it would be.
It would definitely be cold in the middle. Pepperonis might be burn your mouth, but the cheese wouldn't touch it. I'm going to say something pretty controversial here. I don't care who knows it. Tostino's pizzas, the little small ones you used to buy?
Yes.
I used to microwave them. Didn't have time for the fucking oven.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's a delicacy and that it's something I want to eat right now. I'm just saying that I have microwaved them before. You've never microwaved one, really?
No, I don't eat frozen pizza.
I'm not saying now. I just mean when you were a child.
No.
You try it?
No, I have not.
Really?
I've got a little
Never.
toaster oven, so I don't.
I want a pizza, I just go to the pizza place.
Oh, that did not stay in there very well.
I'm terrible with these camera angles are not flattering for either one of y'all.
Okay, so I'm tying this in a knot so you can spend half the day at the track tomorrow figuring out what I did.
No, really. Look at that pilot. Do you notice anything weird about it? It's because it was a spring pilot and we cut the spring out of it.
Oh, there's a fucking spider on me. I'm getting eggs. Fresh.
That was a spring pilot and we removed the springs.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Well,
why buy another parachute?
what else were you going to do? Buy the right thing? What are those new ones we got?
They're CO2s. 430, Stroud 430s.
Were they meant to be?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Not really, but I mean, it feels right. Another fox body.
Another fox. There's just so many.
Jody owns like 9.
Yeah, Jody's the fox body king of the South. Not for fast ones, but for owning ones. Anyways. It's no slight on you, Jody.
I'm used to it. It don't bother me. I get shit from everybody.
8.8 Anti-Roll Santos.
Can we please get you into a grudge race tomorrow?
Dominator.
That's
Operator. Kirkies. No door panels. Jody refuses to put door panels on. He did put the back seat in though. It's crazy. We can do like a full shop tour and they still won't have the parachutes packed. But, you know, I don't want to waste all night.
I'll tie it around that.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 of y'all, 8 minutes 47 seconds.
Not nearly as bad as I thought.
2 of y'all.
Yeah. All right. That's been how to pack a parachute with Chris and Jeremy and Jody here. You know, we just like to, you know, do little. Why are you get out of my face like that? We just like to do videos like this just to kind of show people the right way to do it. Is we're all about teaching and giving back, and it's for the kids. So, you know, I think we're ready to go. And what? Okay, he's gone. Listen, so tomorrow we're going to the track. I'm gonna put as much money as I can on Jody in every grudge race I can make happen. I'm betting on the opposite lane. So hopefully this goes as well as I imagine. And if it goes poorly for me, that means that Jody did good. So win-win. Either way, we're gonna film it and have a good time. Are you showing my belly? Hey, by the way, it's really the only event I care about anymore.
Yeah, you've been wearing the same shirt for a month.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, but
For the glare of his head, but I guess, oh, there he is over there. He's over there.
dude, how many ants do you think he's killed by accidentally walking by in the sun refracting over? Shined off his head through his glasses and probably burned a whole hill.
That dude got cataracts.
That is a $62,000 Mr. Big toolbox.
Buddy, when you're not good at working on stuff, you gotta look like you're good at working on
Hey,
stuff.
ordinarily I would tell you, hey, zoom in on that. But motherfucker, that toolbox is so big, zoom out on that. All right, well, we'll end the video off, and then we'll catch back up tomorrow when we actually go to the racetrack. We're taking Jody's car. Carl's new one is actually going to go, so we're going to try to see what it does, and hopefully we have a lot of fun and nobody breaks anything major. So this car won't be there, but the orange one will also be at the Street and Yeet event. So hopefully we
Jody
can...
said he's coming.
Jody's going?
Jody said he's coming.
Bringing it.
He said he's bringing a trailer with 255-gallon drums of methanol because he drives this car on methanol everywhere.
On the street, yeah.
Just
he does
street
do
drives
it.
it on methanol, you know.
Okay, I've ended the video 6 times. So,
Yeah.
All right, catch you on the next one. Bye. Stop. I'm just going to edit it out. I might not even. Who knows? What the? Oh, shit!